This is Umar AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm joined by Umar Sadiq. Didn't go your way tonight, Umar, but a great fight. I'm just going to ask it straight up. Rematch interest you?
100%.
Okay. There was obviously a bit of edge before, nothing too over the top, but respect for Zak Chelli for that tough fight tonight.
Do you know what? There was no edge from me. I know I did all the stuff I did and all the speaking, but I was just trying to talk up the fight and drum up a lot of interest. I think I was successful in that. After the fight, he came over and said to me, well done, good fight. I respect that. After I get changed, I'm actually planning to go over to his changing room and have a word. I've got nothing personal against him. I thought he fought a good fight. I give him better credit for his boxing than I did before. I still know that I'm the better boxer. And again, like I said at the beginning of the interview, rematch, to happily take that all day long, and we'll see what happens. 77-74, I believe, the scorecards. Do you sort of agree with that? No, but actually when I heard it read 77-74, I thought I won it. That's the honest truth. But it is what it is. You know, the ref saw it how he saw it, so I can't argue that. I've got to respect the board. These guys are trained in what they're doing. So rather than arguing with them, I've got to go and review why he might have given the fight to Zak Chelli and then come back again stronger. At the end of the day, I'm only scoring it to the best of my knowledge, but then I'm not a trained ref.
You said you wanted that rematch, obviously. What would you do different?
Not much. Not much. I'll do the same thing, but my execution will just be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did get dropped, I think it was in the 5th round.
Yeah.
What happened there, Emma?
Balance. This is genuinely a balance thing. I haven't seen the replay, but I remember him hitting me coming upwards like that, going downwards, and my back leg was just not behind me. And I remember trying to catch it, but because of the way I was falling down, I couldn't lift the leg. So it's just the impact was pushing me down basically. And on my way down, I was just like, oh fuck, that kind of thing. But you know, as you saw, I jumped right back up. I was alright. My legs weren't wobbly or anything. I was right back into it, just the same way I was boxing before it. It's one of those things that happens. This is boxing. It's got to count, and I guess I don't even know if that would have changed the result, because 77-74, that's 3 points in it, right? So it is what it is. But I'll come back stronger, 100%. There's much more to come from me.
You said you wouldn't change much if there was a rematch, but then why do you believe you'd win that?
Because, like I said, the execution would be better. Okay. I believe I was doing the right things. I just wasn't executing right. There were 1 or 2 things that I could have tweaked, but I wouldn't say that on camera in case the rematch happened.
That wouldn't be a bright idea.
Exactly. But I know for a fact if there was a rematch, I'd be winning it. Okay. Yeah.
But overall, so it seems like you are happy with your performance. It's just a few things.
It's not. I wouldn't say necessarily happy, but I mean, what's happened. I can't dwell on it. All I could do is focus on the future and how I can change what happens going forward. So again, look at the bright sides. At the end of the day, I came out in good health. I did myself justice in there. The crowd seemed to enjoy it. I'm hoping the fans at home enjoyed it. So, you know, that being said, I've done my bit as a gladiator and an entertainer, and I just need to make sure the next time I get a W. It
was a great fight, live on BT Sport, good exposure.
Yeah.
Listen,
ESPN, Canada,
oh, yeah.
USA.
Well remembered, well remembered. What have Brian and Frank said to you after that?
Brian is just saying, you know, he's giving me tips on the things I could have done better and why he thinks it might have gone the other way. Frank was just in here not long ago. He says come back again. They're going to set some dates up by Monday. So ideally I'll come back again this year. And, you know, it's a minor setback in terms of I wanted my next fight to be a title fight, but I understand I'll need to get a couple of wins under my belt first. So that pushes that back. But, you know, it's early stages of my career. No one really remembers the beginning of the career, they remember the end. And I know for a fact I'll come back a lot stronger and better. The one thing I was respecting about him coming into this fight was his power, and when he was hitting me, I was just like, is that it? So, you know, I'm going to take that. That's a massive positive I'm going to take going forward, because I always knew I had a good chin anyway, and I'm going to take that on board going forward. Well, listen, I appreciate your time. Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to add on IFL? I'd like to add, follow me on my socials, man. Top Boxer Sadiq. Still feeling like the content's still out there. Minor setback for a major comeback, as they say, is a bit of a cliche, but that is what it is. I'm going to go back, review things, hopefully get a date, come back out and show people why I'm the top boxer. Listen, Umar, I appreciate your time. I'm sure you'll be back better. Yeah. And we'll catch up with you soon, okay? Thank you.